Integers worksheet number 2. I noticed a few students struggling with showing the correct work on some of these problems, so I wanted to do an example of each type of problem. Before I do any examples for 1 through 3, I do want you to notice something. I'm going to pull up Bellwork A1, which I did a video for this. I did a video to show you how to do number 2. Look at number 1 on the worksheet and look at Bellwork A1 number 2. Do they look similar? So if you want to know how to do number 1, watch that video. I'm going to do number 3. And the first thing we're going to look for are double negatives. The first thing we look for are double negatives. So right here, I've got double negatives. Oh, let's change colors. One more time. There we go. All right, so I'm going to change that to positive. And I could rewrite the whole problem and change it to positive, but I'm going to save a step by combining these two numbers first. Combine these two numbers, and when I bring the rest of it down, I'll bring down a positive 4 instead of minus -4. All right, so these signs are different. It's a -9 and a positive 6. So I'm going to subtract and keep the sign of the larger number. 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 is the larger number, so it's -3. Now I bring down the -11. And then when I bring this down, it becomes positive 4. Again, two numbers at a time. So now I'm going to combine these two numbers. That would be a -3 and a -11. The signs are the same now, so I add. Now, this is what I saw several students do, and then they had the answer of 18. But that's not correct. When you add, you have to keep the sign. So that's not a positive 14, but a -14. All right, the last step would be to combine these last two numbers. Are those signs the same or different? You can do that on your own and put your final answer there. If you have any questions on how to do 1 through 3, that is the work you need to show. 3 lines of work. Could have been 4 lines, but you must show at least 3 lines of work. And again, that's how you do questions 1 through 3 of the integers worksheet number 2.